So we'll be dealing with a little bit of that when I turn up. Test, test, test. No, I don't think we're going. Well, that sucks. Hello and welcome. I'm just trying to get set up. Technical difficulties. Having the old technical difficulties. Test, test, test.
Thank you for being here. And, hope you've seen me before. If not, you're in for a
It
thrill.
ain't doing it.
This might sound like egomania, but I swear to God and three other white men, you're going to enjoy me.
Medalliano. Eat a dick if you don't like this. This ain't for no dancing. This is for the ruthless and the righteous. Black attire affair. Rope and handcuffs for the hoes that's
really like
requested.
this.
Domination S&M. Sage the room like some candles. Here come the vandals. The aftermath of the after party was left in shambles. Dirty medallions, polo and porn flicks. Niggas got millions, feet still smelling like corn chips. Grinding, no sleeping, barely eating. This is 365 live, we don't even spare the weekend. Borderline schizos, we need treatment. Bring it up to date, the dub plate was recent. True indeed, I fast to pray, I never see the precinct. It comes a time in life, one must part from the teachless. It's all method, like for instance, my first line was eat a dick, but the end result was much deeper. Alright everybody, last call for alcohol, motherfuckers. Get your drinks at the Flamingo, sipping on whiskey. Puffin' fine toe with your main squeeze. Thai food with your mother, her
Alright,
bad
for now,
knees. Candy painted spaceships, most gracious. Raindrops falling turn to ice glaciers. Eyes cheeky, wise in the mind thinking. I need a sheepskin. I'm staying in Harlem this weekend. Catch an overdose of these vines. Shout out to Geechee. Lucchini pouring on my young life. That's how I keep it. It ain't a secret. Condolences to the competition, I sin deeply. But all of you crumbs are beneath me. Hard to find, but it's easy to meet me. Rappers is pee-pee, and nothing that they put out deserves a repeat. A shot of bourbon for the clowns claiming they the hardest. A shot of bourbon for the artists making hot garbage. You
Hey,
top charts,
baby
but you
Tapir,
pop
did you see my
hard.
Reddit
Not
messages?
smart. I really was popping, not just popular.
It never notifies me if people respond, so
At the
apologies.
Flamingo, sipping on whiskey.
Trying to get my trying to get all my volumes right. Seems like a lot of time on Twitch, even on Reddit, I think it came in real hot. It was just like banging too hard. So we're trying to get the voice good. We're trying to get the music good. I'll take any and all of your magical Tapir help you have to offer.
Why they looking grim? I'm on top and over their head like a hat with a crooked brim. Look at him, you've created a monster. What I've created, dudes can never accomplish. So look, I'm
Like is 1 point. Yeah. How's that music sound? Yeah. Yeah. And how are you doing?
I be sitting with the crown. Why they stuck sitting in a house? We be sitting on a plane in the clouds. Zoned out, nothing less than what you expect. Then he zigzag on his rock shit. Led Zeppelin goes by the window with the K. Malcolm X in 67 Detroit riots. It's a recession.
Also, I forget that there's a slight delay on the video to chat, I imagine.
I'm in this world where I hold my own.
Hey, world's most boring hoe. What's up, girl? Or guy. We never really established that. You could be a hoe and be a male. I don't mean to, misgender you and shit. Bad habits. Look, it's my offspring. Cool. Thank you for all the feedback. So, last we were working on this piece, just to catch everybody up to speed, I was redrawing this old, this was a piece I did a while back, 7 years ago, and I decided to give it another go, try my hand at it as a more matured adult, artiste, and I'm liking it. We have got to lay in some of these spaceships in the background. I think is gonna help bring a lot of the story from the original. So, at first I was drawing these spaceships freehand, and then I decided that I wanted them to be on, just a more reasonable formation of, I wanted the linearity to come across and seem conscious. So that's something that we've been working on off cam. Finding the right layout for these things and coming up with them in general. I feel like I'm tapping out on the I feel like I'm drawing the same spaceships over and over again, and then I also worry that they're like too, these are kind of his, if for me at least, right, guy who's making this image, the story is that these are kind of his, like, blueprints or schematics, or, I don't know, he dreams of going to space in some way, and so I want them to feel kind of primitive in some fashion. And I worry that I'm not hitting that mark for myself, which is okay. You know what, also, this layer's going behind later, so We don't really even have to sweat that too bad, right? Alright, let's see where the jams is at. Something else. Okay. Oh, thank you on the spaceship, love. Appreciate you. Gotta log in to Restream. Hey.
We got fish in the staircase. I got mermaids on the strip. And you know I swim with the sharks. I was raised in an aquarium. I was born in the bottom of the ocean.
Wow.
I was born under the sand.
This guy's making some real big claims.
Must be out your motherfucking cranium. It's Mr. Ooh Ooh Ooh. I was born drowning in sin. No life jacket can save me.
Hey, serial heroes. The whole crew is here tonight. Fine people that I've met through Reddit. Unite. I think you all are Reddit, like Reddit. Reddit first, Twitch second. That's so exciting. How's everybody doing tonight? How's everybody, today's Monday, right? Yeah, how's your Monday? How's your week starting? Fuck, I feel like Mondays don't even matter anymore now that we're living in this, like, quarantine lifestyle. Every day's like a fucking... Every day's a Tuesday. That's what it feels like. It really does, in some ways. Like, you know that there's shit to be doing, but it's kind of just like, whatever. At least that's how my Tuesdays are. Also, we're using the wrong color here. Wow. Did you have symptoms, Baby Tapir? Were you like self-quarantining because you thought you were coming down with something? Because you did come down with the Rona? Well, Serial Heroes, I am really happy to hear that you'll be able to feel like a caged animal for much longer. That's good. Or no, Baby Tapir said that. Cabin fever, sorry. Serial, you're right above saying you love this piece. My bad. Yeah, that's really cool that you get to go back into the world. And Serial, I know all about that off the clock makeup work, cause like you just didn't feel it. As for World's Most Boring Hoe, how's school and all that? Like, is it school from home essentially, but just like sticking to the curriculum and all that. Has all that. Happy to hear that you're catching up on sleep. I am doing okay. Had a piece of freelance recently that I don't know. I didn't feel like I was set up to deliver like the best successful results and shit in some way. I don't know. Yeah. The process isn't always sometimes you can have a bad process or a process that is unconducive to your productivity, I should say, right? There's no real good or bad, but bad for Jeff, I suppose. Yeah, I had one of those recently, and I've just been kind of I need to get my online store set up. I need to get when I say set up, I mean I need to add more of my more recent things to the online store. I need to add my originals in. I need to start selling art and making some fucking income, y'all, because the coffers are starting to run out. But I'm doing all right otherwise. Yeah, just really trying to get myself set up with some steady income. But it's alright. I mean, truly, I was telling my parents tonight, I feel pretty resilient to it. I think it's like anything in life. You plant the seeds, you work the garden, you work the field. It takes a while before you cultivate fruit. That's alright. I'd be a bad farmer if I just like fucking quit. I think it's all about kind of waiting that harvest out and shit.
Pour my heart and soul and everything I ever loved. It took years to recover from the death of drawers. Then I lost my beloved brother Shabazz. It hurt so bad I still can't accept he gone. Are the days of giving praise don't exist no more. There's no talk when you write, only when shit go wrong. Clear your thought, evaluate situations, stand, don't fall. If you do, get back up and give your all. A short temper was a weakness, my will more strong.
Baby Tapir, have you been to the current shop as it stands? Because it's pretty complete, but it does have some things that I need to fix that are a little squirrely, and I got that Corona shirt to add. I've got like just a lot of shit to add. I need to do that this week. Y'all folks deserve better. Question, y'all. So I'm spreading these out right now, right? Do you like them more spread out or closer together like they were? Just keep filling them in dents or like space them shits out? Because I can kind of loosen them all up a little bit from what we've got here. Like this is feeling a little congested. Yeah, I think I might spread them out. I don't know. That's where my brain's leading me. You could call me Critch. A lot of people in my life had called me Critch. Critchmar's fine. Critch is good. Jeff is good. Whatever you want, man. I respond well to like everything but blatant disrespect and hostility. For the most part. Yeah, I think they do look good when you space them out. Thanks, y'all. Appreciate the validation. The permission to do my job. Truly, though, it means a lot. It helps. You want to keep it low pro back. Soul for the scratch.
My next is be that next ish. Such as the members my species.
We're listening to some Homeboy Sandman right now, y'all.
Who commit the folly or holler for freebies. Ain't no jolly in Hollywood backstage models to bottles of Fiji. Your eyelids are getting very heavy. You're getting very sleepy. Hypnosis is the focus of the culprits promoting what Hovind behold on the TV. Ironic they take being hard.
I used to have a little module that showed the album art that we were listening to. I should bring that back at some point.
Might say I'm running like BB and CC, but it's only true like only two's in a package of Reese's.
I'm fairly familiar with ArtStation, yeah.
Voice in industries of bees knees, biggest music factory since CNC, sweet drinks.
So, Baby Tapir, check out okmadeit.com if you have a moment. The originals, the handmade exclusives, is busted right now, so don't even bother. It's just going to take you to apparel. That's what I need to work on. But, a lot of stuff on there, a lot of prints on there, just to look around and see kind of old pieces. The point that I was making, the point I was attempting to make, I'll come to it. The food, glorious foods, the fuel, decorative bowls of frozen fruit, light up fuse within the skulls of the chosen few. The environs remain a zoo until a slime wired inside zones out of the wazoo. Low codes in front, people that keep a low pro in the back. I never sounded so on the cut. I ain't the cat so for the scratch. Low codes in front, people that keep a low pro in the back. I never sounded so on the cut. Oh, right. The point that I was making, or attempting to make earlier, is that I just added, I just made this, which I think it's like, actually, what is it? I made a link tree. It's like link dot tree maybe slash Critchmore. Or maybe linktree.com.
What you saying? I ain't playing. What you saying? Hey yo, his say, her say, midnight, her place, clubbing with your girl, celebrate like it's your birthday.
Oh, okay. It's linktr.ee. That's what it is. That's okay. Might hit a home run, yeah, before the first date. Hit it on your lunch break outside of your work. Check this out, y'all. She know how the grind gets. Out of town chicks coming to my out of town gigs. Had something, so I made her a part of my world, right? Seen a lot of girls, I done been around the world twice. West Coast girls, some all natural. Midwest, East Coast girls got sex appeal. Down south chicks got them bodies that'll kill. And the ones overseas got beauty that's unreal. But it's unfair. Oh, that's cool. I appreciate that lead, Serial. I will certainly take a look at ArtStation. I didn't know that they had like job postings or any of that sort of, like, any kind of, for, like, I didn't know that they discussed potential freelance and jobs and stuff there. Gamer Putty Cat on Mixer's asking if this is a giraffe. It's a mandrill, but same family of things, I suppose. I suppose you might just be trolling. Don't know why people need to troll versus having authentic relationships with people. Alright, we need to spread these out some more, y'all. Yeah. Trolls can be a real nuisance. Or not even a nuisance, just like a time sink. I don't know. The older I get, it's like, yeah. The older I get, it's just like, don't waste my fucking time. Like, straight up. That's the most precious thing I've got. I feel like I could do better with these like star things. I just need, my brain needs to put something in the in-between spaces. Ooh, this is the L. Michaels affair. Playing some Wu-Tang acoustic instrumentals. I like that spirit. World's most boring hell. Oh yeah, Broodmother is like an old piece from, I don't know. It shows a few things. It shows that I'm not really good at female anatomy. I'm not practiced, and I just drew it fucking straight on. But it also shows that I really like fantasy stuff, and that piece is pretty well rendered. I did that all with a pencil in a moleskin. I appreciate the kind words, but can't help but kind of laugh at how, like, I don't know, just awkward that fucking piece is to me at this point in my life. In some ways. Once again, harshest critic I know. While everybody's here, just you know, I'm not gonna drip all over y'all too much, but I really do appreciate y'all coming out. I was just thinking about that. I'm like, here's a group of people that show up and, you know, look at my stuff and talk to me, have interest. I appreciate y'all. That's what it's all about. If you click Baby Tapir, if you go to the skulls and things section, you'll see some newer pieces, stuff that isn't in the rest of the prints for whatever reason. I have to like go work on that on the back end, but that's like a whole other thing. It's like, yeah, there's like the art part of it, right? But then there's the like business. I have to go in and put the files in the right margin. Like I have to do all the design work, right? Of because I'm a designer, I'm not outsourcing that, and so it's like I'm going to now run the template for the shirt, and I have to make sure it fits, and I have to choose all the items, and I have to write the description, and I have to do the thing, and so like blah 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 blah. But like, you know, it's it can be a poopy butthole sometimes when all you want to do is just like make the stuff. Like I love making the stuff. I can't get enough of this. Like the doing, the making the store, the, you know, all of that. It's like, it's cool, and I want to have oversight into that, but like, if somebody came at me and was like, hey man, I added all the stuff and blah blah blah, I'd be like, yo, okay, what are we talking about, player? Okay, this spaceship got far the fuck away from me. No pun intended, you know what I'm saying? I don't know how many times in my life. I don't know. I don't think it's that often that I've been called a good egg, and I very much appreciate that. That's fucking. It's flattering. Good egg. I appreciate your world's most boring hoe. What do you think qualifies you as boring? I don't know if I've ever asked you that. I've always had the curiosity. What makes you particularly boring? Are you a time traveler, Serial Heroes? You discovered time travel in like the 1930s or something? Is it beyond basic? Yeah, my boy Ace Rizzle. Swerve around the Cobra kisses. Serves you right, but trying to walk a mile outside your limits. I'ma tiptoe across this yo-yo string until you walk the dog out from under my feet and skip town. Sit down. It goes boom, boom, boom. 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 I can appreciate that. Earth to AR. I think our marker's a little too fatty. Strike personal space with a most utterly putrid version of grave. Spin the gimmick, sitting fidget wild. Bob, you be jumping through hoops like Coney Island freak show midgets. Wanna be a fighter pilot, driving that childish early Wright brothers experiment, prototypic model fossil. Sitting, sweating bullets on a console, busting accidental dirt bike donuts outside the most ridiculous poison tongue grain silo. Dead before the chubby debutante conquered the high note. I need to find a. I might sneak the Millennium Falcon in here. Let's see. Millennium. And what is it? I tried to get them all open, and once I quit and said I didn't care, that's when they all threw their hands in the air. Goes boom, boom, boom. Goes boom, boom, boom. Oh yeah, Knock Steady YouTube. Okay, shit, we're gonna put that on. I'm gonna honor your wishes. Stop yelling at me. at the recommendation of Serial Heroes, we're gonna switch it up and play this. I'll link this in chat. This is Knock Steady Zencast Volume 2. Seem to be missing Volume 1. Should I find Volume 1? Oh, I found Volume 1. Okay. We're gonna take it from the tippy. Alright. Let me know if it's like too loud. Is that a good volume? Let me know if that needs to come up a little bit or go down a little bit. Alright, Millennium Falcon. Okay. If I put the Millennium Falcon in, you gotta be able to see that little cockpit thing, so this is probably not. Either we draw it from there. I'm liking this. I will keep it on just for your benefit and to spite you. And then I'm gonna cut off, my nose or something. It'll be a bloodbath. I'm gonna put up a graphic that says, "Send all death threats to Serial Heroes." If you don't like the music. That way we'll just keep it fair. Anybody else among you like to just watch, anybody else watch just shit tons of YouTube videos on all sorts of stuff on your TV or whatever? Just binge fucking YouTube kind of reports on things or other vloggers or whatever. I find myself kind of trapped in these loops. It feeds me lots of content that I'm borderline interested in seeing, or could be susceptible to being an interested party and kind of seeing what goes on, but I'm usually kind of bored by a lot of them. But I don't know, it's a strange who gets the nose. Top tier Patreon subscribers get the nose. I run it through one of those sandwich cutting machines, real thin slices. Everybody gets a little thin slice in the mail. Your own original Kritchmar nose spiting. Dude, that would be some fucking Damien Hirst That would be some like Damien Hirst level shit. Like, you're growing. Let's not forget that these lines are going away. BT dubs, which is going to be kind of helpful to the composition. I might lighten these too, but that'd be like some next level. Yeah, like I'm lighter. I might even make the background like have a little graph paper to it or something. Who knows? We'll go crazy. Don't tell nobody. Yeah, but like using your DNA or like genetically growing a nose with your skin cells or something, and like spiting it off your face or something. I don't know. There's something there. There's something real fine art there. Let's see, Millennium Falcon. Yeah, like I got into like I get served like a bunch of fucking tiny house videos and like van conversion videos. You know, people that live in vans and stuff, and like it's got me, like YouTube's got me thinking like, well shit, maybe I should give up all my stuff. Like maybe I should reduce like my worldly possessions and go fucking live in a van and like stream from a van, like driving around the States or whatever, you know, with my dog and vlogging about it or blah blah blah. But like I don't know. I don't know if that's something I want to do. But they sure make it sound like something I need to do. Or, you know, they make it look like something that would bring me like an immense... It seems to bring those people a great amount of joy. And it also seems like there's that DIY element that's real alluring there. Yeah, I could see that being like a Dexter situation. Adam the Woo? I don't know Adam the Woo. Yeah, there's some really beautiful van videos. Blah, blah, blah. I really like this recommendation that you made here. Serial Heroes. Very awesome of you. But don't you dare fucking assume what I'll like in the future. Don't you dare. Nah, keep them coming. I love working to stuff like this. You're right. This is like just bopper music. Yeah. Yo, I want to put on some one of my favorite. I'll play a couple tracks off of this. We played this not too long ago. I don't know how many of y'all are familiar with the album Sound Bombing 2. Let's see. This was a very important part of my upbringing, music-wise. Let's go to YouTube Music. It's a YouTube, it's a music. I'm gonna play you some straight jams. Man, people are putting together some real bad playlists. Let's see something, y'all. Ooh. I'm just trying to find a good place to drop in this music. All right. We're gonna wait for this song to kind of die out a little bit. Watch it never do that. We'll find a good stopping point. can't seem to find a good playlist of this album, which sucks. So I kind of don't even want to play it. Oh wow. All right, this is a good one.
Second decade. All that motherfucking front we
Hold on one
doing.
sec.
Shit's looking lame.
Let me try to put that on our other music player where it's not quite as loud. Sorry about that, y'all.
Let me holler at you for a quick second decade. All that motherfucking front we doing. Shit's looking lame right now. Sit down right there. Ice mouth murderers, $1,000 kick flick burglars. Came a long way from burgers and serving them. Now we got our own boutiques, plush homes, plus chrome to keep the cipher complete. Rest in power to the OGs. You know the style.
The
Wisdom with understanding.
there is a little bit of a lag between.
Rolling choppers with swollen pockets.
I think there's like a 10-second lag or something.
Me and my partners is so
Ooh,
obnoxious.
jeez Louise, sorry about that. I heard that.
Too many lames trying to do this, getting no responses. And still it's a bunch of lames that's
Speaking
being
of responsive.
Came up from the most grimiest streets in front of niggas trying to eat. I had to do this round the gangsters, sherm heads, bass heads, con artists, pranksters, and then y'all told me I was sacred. Bottles of whiskey in the lab supplied by my pirates, smoking reefer till I fall out. Close my eyelids.
This might be an optimal setup. I think that I've turned the mic so it picks me up pretty well now.
Chain winners, dirt digglers, fuck around and hurt niggas. Sweating with the goofy, jacket with the Mickey Mouse face. I got groupies. My core fans love my Lucy's. My core fans love my Lucy's.
I love stuff that's got this like soulful vibe to it.
Fatty with the juicy. And she said she loved my Lucy's. So you see what I'm saying? Y'all?
What kind of other spaceship shapes am I missing? Am I doing a good enough job of creating variety? I guess I could do like a diamond kind of shaped destroyer or something. I haven't done anything like that.
Chicks love smart. You understand when you old. No chick, no dumb chick.
Maybe something that's like more kind of Star Trek looking over here for our Trekkie fans.
Pirate shit.
Facts the realest.
Oh wait, nope, sorry. So my other playlist was on shuffle. This isn't meant to shuffle. It's a vibe.
Why shake quiet? People ask me how I rock the game so long.
Ride through the city with my high beams on.
With my high beams on.
Hey,
With my high beams on. Then they ask me how I get my cash so long. Riding through the city with my high beams on. With my high beams on. With my high beams on. What is hitting for? This glamorous lifestyle is mystical.
Shit cracks me up.
Every time my cousin hears something, he say it's fist to blow. Pocket dollars, right? Go without it, it's not a night. Toast to the knowledge beyond the common sight. Bubbly and black cod, chopsticks in the hands of the black god, the elegant hoodlum.
I appreciate you.
Decorated and ranked highly. I told him way early. I be the one laughing to the bank smiling. I be straight wildin'.
Have any of y'all watched Midnight Gospel on Netflix? Because if you haven't, you should watch it, like, ASAP, and we should talk about it. I'm not done, but I kind of love it.
I wrote myself up out of the dirt and spoke wealth to the grounds of my search. Riding through the city with my high beams on. The paint was candy, the rims was chrome. Come people ask me how I rock the game so long. Riding through the city with my high beams on. With my high beams on. With my high beams on. Then they ask me how I get my cash so long. Riding through the city with my high beams on.
With my high beams on. With my high beams on.
Straight out the stash of the shoebox, box jewelry. 1-2, I hock 2, we rockin' stock Louis. French liquor, straight laces, no mixes. 76er, dragon baby, my face glistens. Experimental jazz musician, mathematician. My voice is the instrument and I'm the piston. As a teen, I used to sit back and study splifted. The Super Socko used to sock me out like Sonny Liston. Fast forward, I went forward and went for it. No matter who was coming with me or disloyal could give a shit. C's gotta eat what I dispense, and whoever got it is the one who got it.
Yeah.
It wasn't easy, but guess what? The difference is
Pendleton Ward, yeah.
Most just came to make a season. Fight the power. Now
It's,
the night is ours. Big body girl up on my pipe like people ask me how I rock the game.
It's real kind of psychedelic, and it's almost like a podcast. I think they recorded it as podcasts and then just animated over it. It's brilliant stuff. I can luxuriate in this sound forever. That sax?
Recognize a real Don when you see one.
Get out of here.
Sales absurd, sunny side, CA money moves, my mob ties intertwine, hibachi lunches, plum sake hustlers. How could I not be custom to cooking and cutting to make a profit hustling? This is open shirt, beak of the boat, a jug of bubbly. My thugs cruddy, knowledge the culture. My pool magnetic, I should be flooded with jewels. The finest women at my feet, somewhere in Mozambique. Personal chefs, vintage rugbies, no rehearsing my steps. My thread thorough as the verses I rep. The ruler, owner and maker plotting on this paper with my shooters. Get to the Gouda through the golden Buddha. Beat the Don Juan diction, palms itching, dead presidents, I'm a dollar victim.
I have I watched Mystery Science Theater when I was younger, and I do like it, but I haven't watched any of the new stuff. I really like that kind of just like people sitting around shitting on old movies, and it's funny.
Explosions and makeup on this joint. Y'all out there on that weirdo shit. Yeah, it's that GCM military treasure chest music. Feel me? Yeah. Stupid nigga verse though. Kamikaze, no commercial. This ain't that Molly music, but still the flows got the holes dripping body fluids. Hustle or starve, my nigga, the Mozzie's not included. Don't be a Judas trying to do this like an opportunist. Just be a student, we the rudest. Who be the shooters? Mopping floor, you got something for you to boil your noodles. Turn you to a pile of doodle when performing voodoo. Fuck the you know, for that act it's no kudos. Your funeral's doodle, put your suit on for being pseudo. 100 racks and all euros for me to Toro. Immortal scrolls get sorta old but still supported. Frequent fly alive while your money making mortgage. Outside of cabbage with the swordfish, jerk sauces, work portions.
Satellite of Love, let me look that up.
Dual exhaust shit. Took your title and tossed it. Hot box, splash joint, count paper, call some twerk, hurt your feelings, put in some work, stack a couple hundred racks.
It looked like a big fucking bone.
Splash joint, count paper, call some twerk, hurt your feelings, put in some work, stack a couple hundred racks right off the turf. When you think of me, you think exotic, unorthodox, but still the chronic, potent like hydroponics, baseball.
Oh, that's cool that you met him.
Alcoholics, HR punks, holla is a mob call.
I'm drawing a bone in here.
It's all in the rhyme, that's part of mine's heart and mind, body and soul, dollar signs. In retrospect, I seen a slave ship and fake bitches trying to knock me off my wavelength. My shadow boxing is off the market like travel foxes. Crazy horse brew, Nintendo cartridges and Parkers. Vintage pieces, rock a sports coat like it was Easter. Caking up, waking up 2 or 3, some preaching. A couple lives got spared because I had to teach them. Father divine, Masonic design completion. Beasting and feasting on the weakness out to kill my weekends. I got you stuck on what I'm speaking with the volume peaking. Hot box, splash joint, count paper, call some twerk, hurt your feelings, put in some work, stack a couple hundred racks right off the turf. Hot box, splash joint, count paper, call some twerk, hurt your feelings, put in some work, stack a couple hundred racks right off the turf. Oh yeah, back again for the 2016 joint. PA motherfucking medallions, gold chain military, dirt digs. Y'all ain't fucking with us.
Ooh. I hope people are like that. Why the fuck did he put a bone in there?
Precise like a Spanish lineup. Roll the dice, manipulate with science. Pure sorcery, digital doctrines. Fans fiending for physical copies. Streets screaming, we finna go cop it. Respect the missiles. Legends that'll still dish you. Now what this do? My skull a mysterious crystal. Thoughts traveling high speeds like a car chase. The carbon-based scar face is costly. Mahogany thoughts, my dynasty's cloth. To court you ought to be brought, properly fought. Streets never let that meat thaw. So why you wanna fuck with me for? I create cuts, spit sea salt. Read the war report. Picking up the jack like peace, Lord. Life is up and down, no seesaw. I got off track and found a detour. Superhuman B-boy, cut off your keloid. Pants like you love us. Come about your pocket, dude. The real shit shall always prevail over obstacles.
Gotta have the perfect scribble, apparently.
Doomsday prepping. Heckling all the competition soon as we step in.
I went from Pepe's to Giuseppe's, spitting puns, spitting decade after
That's where the
decade,
designer comes in.
headway. Then I start to segue.
Makes the artist
Onto
life
the
hell.
big screen, let me sit my Tesla. I did shows where the Mets play. Into some funerals the next day. Into some court dates the next day. It's a storm coming, think I need a prep day. Matter of fact, all I need is my SK. I'm Green Beret.
Green Beret.
I'm special ops. Better be spitting that prolific if I'ma let you rock. Getting specific with my distance. Reply, you better not. Different dimension from these bitches. You need a telepod. I'm just doomsday prepping. Whack rapper heckling. Soon as they step in. Before they even get that other leg in. Fall back,
Hands like
nigga.
lovers. Come about your pocket, dude. The real shit shall always prevail over obstacles.
We just doomsday prepping.
Heckling all the competition soon as they step in.
I've never really watched Doctor Who. It's one of them joints that I love me some British TV, but I have like a high cringe response to their really bad like CGI TV shows. That shit, like I don't know. Some people can really take that, but it's hard for your boy.
Visual colors, original black man, leader of the new school jewels, system of birth the cool. God cipher divine rhymes, it's universal school. Northern Cali, North Face, splashing out a mini mansion and record through the culture of ISO.
Yes, you do.
Metal net of math for rocking. Chakra shocking, walking on water and wily moccasins. Unrefined power on purpose is what the verses show. Since Turkish ropes and vomits, I've been murking vocals back when we were smoking purple. Packing gats for the action, no hope. We were selling dope before they called it trapping. Audible ninja, mask avenger, honorable mention. Official like the Nautica symbol, the squad is into. Top of Zion, my conscience flying, partners dying, popping iron at ops. Righteousness is rocket science. I got you feeling high like you was burning kush. No other chefs in the kitchen
When it's my turn to cook.
What you need in life is in front of you
If you learn to look,
I heard a voice say I was chosen
from the burning bush.
I got you feeling high like you was burning kush. No other chefs in the kitchen when it's my turn to cook. What you need in life is in front of you if you learn to look. I heard a voice say I was chosen from the burning bush. Initials on my jewelry, iPhone talking to Siri. Where is heaven and the 10th power of a trillion number running gun in these tablets. I'm carrying traditions, esoteric extensions from Sumeria. Was always told to aim high, so I named myself Planet Asia. The name bigger than the city of Shanghai. Musical meditation just to orchestrate your education. My reservation for the number one spot is your resignation. Storm, weather, and born, rain pouring. I don't believe in depth,
We just change forms.
Who's responsible for the way that I constitute the obstacle set before me that some say is impossible? Information is money, this is fly bummy. My thoughts cruddy like the study of the black mummy. Some prefer the 9 to 5, some prefer the jukes. I prefer to chill to talk to the burning bush. I got you feeling high like you was burning kush. No other chefs in the kitchen when it's my turn to cook. What you need in life is in front of you if you learn
What's
to look.
Garth Menagerie?
I was chosen from the burning bush.
I'm gonna check that out.
I got you feeling high like you was burning kush.
Any other Peaky Blinder fans in the building?
What you need in life is in front of you if you learn to look. I heard a voice say I was chosen from the burning bush. Pay homage. This shit is forever, man. Yeah. Straight up. Y'all niggas is in trouble. Fucking
I think this is the National Geographic like theme song right here.
Yeah. Flag of the pirates who want violence. We snatch Yankees like Somalians.
Being
Facts.
sampled.
This is militant rap, the mouth of madness. Southern Kane, Twilight Zone, murderous milestones. The point where high-end styles form. Immaculate conceptions as a child born. Filet fish, not a consistent slave ship. Champagne language. Y'all whack niggas came and went. Finally roll, everlasting artist artillery. The writing on the wall is the cheat codes. Futuristic freak mode, targeting top cast. It's like that. I hit the road and took a flight back. City stomping, from bodega to mini market. Henny darkened, could get killed for shitty talking. Pretty she was, I left the kitty fart. The illest nigga since Head Start, kindergarten. It's like I swallow dynamite the way my shit is popping. So far the game's been good to me and mine, but just know I had to hustle when you see me shine. It wasn't always this easy, we had to grind. It didn't happen overnight, we had to get Kush Black kingpins and kick pushers, crooks and players, ball guest listers, flows of death over frozen baguettes. Losers ain't my friends, they hate to win. The gold chain winners, we everywhere like H&M. Fuck you can say to them, your future's great at them. I roll a flavor blend, then hallucinate a gem. The Mercedes-Benz slid away from the stadium. Woke up in the morning to my Spanish-speaking lady friend. It's Golden State again, molded in the state of sin. Stacks triple, that's simple as Asian is. Move molecules from space, make it simple and plain. And turn atoms to the energy it's radiant.
If National Geographic had a playlist, what would all be on it? That's good. That's a good question. Cultural music, I imagine, from like all different kinds of cultures and shit. Like a warrior chant from like an indigenous tribe somewhere. Ships on the left are being smaller than ships on the right. You know what? We might do a little chopperoony, move some things over.
My eyes are open and I can see that. My eyes are open and I can see that.
Got the white boy around the corner and he's spending money all night.
This is Gold Chain, California.
When the money's low,
We push Mariah.
fuck all that other shit.
This is fire.
Around the corner, they're spending money all night.
This is Gold Chain, California.
When the money's low,
We push Mariah.
fuck all that other shit. This is fire.
My eyes are open and I can see.
Yeah. Check the new note, Dirt Digs, chain music flooding y'all with new dope. My independent label be the rap blue note. Black boutique, classic in the streets, bad bitch, passenger the seat, relaxing with a G. Puerto Rock Catholic medallions, running through the bread, no religion, King Tut dangling with the Buddha head. High Science Alliance, my economic plan is something Chinese. This is the future, my nigga, not the 90s. The hustle is new, come fuck what you do. Cop and go, move out the way and let the customers through. And just to show you that I come from a team of crooks, I'ma let Jazzy Motor drunk ass sing the
Got the
hook.
white boy around the corner, and he's spending money all night. This is Gold Chain, California. When money's low, we push Mariah. Fuck all of the other shit. This is fire. Around the corner, they spending money all night. This is Gold Chain, California. When money's low, we push Mariah. Fuck all of the other shit. This is fire.
My eyes are open
Almost where I
and
wanna
I
be,
can
baby.
see
Catch up.
that.
Lips purple, must be smoking them grape swishers. Chase money, but I don't chase liquor. This is libation for my ancestors. Tequila shots for the living spirits. The hand that writes with the spider senses came from a black man from Cali out the Valley Central. Knowledge to smart art, utility lines, hard construction. My work site requires helmets and car hearts and some tough skin. I enter the room, it's like boom. Some dudes switch it up and make adjustments. My gold chain military gang be the Russians. My niggas changing the game like government discussion. Around the corner, they're spending money all night.
This is Gold Chain, California. When the money's low,
We push Mariah.
fuck all that other shit. This is fire.
My eyes are open and I can see that.
Got the white boy around the corner. and he's
I
spending
do
money
have
all
them
night.
handy to my left. Are you wanting me to put them on screen?
Push Mariah. Fuck all that other shit. This is fire. Around the corner, they're spending money all night. This is Gold Chain, California.
When the money's low, we push Mariah.
Fuck all that other shit.
This is fire.
My eyes are open and I can see that.
She's a gold digger. Run to the hills. Run, me I tell you. She should walk round.
Let's see.
Mega wave, supreme sway, super dry state. AOJ, Nord, PA, we like Golden State. Solar chase, hold your grace, God. I don't pray over pork, holy my fish swall. I'm rap God, general. Knucker, I'm fish, get out. I'm blicking you down. I'm stripping crowns, I smell like 50 pounds. Dripping in gowns, I've been skipping towns, running my house. Movie.
Cool.
Y'all niggas wouldn't know me if y'all knew me. Trust. I put all y'all niggas on my short bus. Took you to school. Show knuckles a couple shortcuts.
I think I've got like, you know what? I'm not gonna switch my scene on OBS because it might just cut out all the music or some fucking unexpected shit. But here it is in the small window. Here, I'll turn on a.
Peace to my pikes, the clock and bosses. Gold Hail Mary's frozen, not listening.
Yeah.
Elegante, bandito, mayate. This that top league shit. Sit back and watch me was royalty from the start. Knights of the Solar Cross, black matter penetrating my pineal. From the tribe of Shabazz, the child of Israel. Holy Dharma Karma, the medicine man, miracles my performance. The matrimony of the magic is mathematics, math magic. The prescription is written, air conditioned, expensive foreign edition. I'm on a mission, on the road, this yellow brick. Benevolent flows from the malevolent home I used to dwell up in. Now the elephant is in the room telling it. I miss my delicates.
Check out your boy wearing his own shirt.
I'm with my shorty and she hella thick, we hood low.
It smells like sweat now. Or like, you know, stinky man pits, but blah 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 blah.
The sacrifices on the fear of destruction. Niggas is nice, but I'm the motherfucking motherfucker. Y'all know what it is.
Blah blah blah. Blah 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 blah.
Summer, winter shit.
I think moving him around helped out quite a bit, so thank you for that, Baby Tapir.
I'm looking for a corny little runt named Seymour Petty.
Oh, well, this is unfortunate. Hold on. Let's turn these up.
I'm little Seymour.
I feel like maybe we need some graph texture in here. Let's see.
Check out the buffalo fur. Get the engine running. The golden shield. Dirt dead. My sword weighed like 500 pounds. Chain.
The sword weighs like 500
See my
pounds.
fucking arms, nigga. Yeah. Conan the Barbarian mission, the fishing for cake dishing, the weight pitching, there's no competition. We ignore bums, start you with the iron holders, applying science to these war drums. I come with my partners, summons the archers. Camouflage dodging in apartments. The last of a living breed to hold court in the streets just like the Middle East. 223s, left them curled up like a centipede. You got your life, nigga, then it's me. My words is like 20,000-year-old jewelry. The
I don't want to fucking. I hate Pinterest. Seriously, it's just trash.
I do this rapping shit passionate plus masculine. The soul assassin, black masking it. This is California's finest, homegrown District 3, Fresno City, Babylon's mystery. This is California's finest, homegrown District 3, Fresno City, Babylon's mystery. Free killer band. Yeah. Attack of the Thrones, you'll never get my gold stones. The Chancellor, recognize me by the robe. I'm back in better form, it's better form. While watching these pop niggas turn to kettle corn. This ain't your everyday ABC, Sesame Street down, syndrome rap, retarded coon nigga program. This is that Asiatic thug shit. International, sell a drug, bust a slug shit. Chicago wins, you thinking like a rapper while I'm thinking like Carlos Slim. Satellite space investments, peep out the tabernacle testaments that the 100-year-old God came to bless you with. King Tut, my team tough, viral spinning. See the monks every time you see the vinyl spinning. It's just me and Grace Jones on the chariot. Conan the Barbarian.
What do you think about oh man, sorry. So part of what you think is the delay is my actual delay to read comments. I'm like just in the zone of making art. I fall out like that all the time. It'd be probably helpful if I had like a little thing over here on my chat window or like on my drawing board that like had the messages pop up as maybe I need to put my phone here or some shit and just like have chat kind of jump in there. But there's a little bit of a delay. But other than that, it's my delay to like actually register that y'all have been talking in like full sentences for fucking 8 comments. So my bad. Yeah, I was talking about that this is a shirt that I designed, and then I realized that my armpits smelled really bad.
We out here pushing. We not like them, they out here pussy. It's the coach of the football team.
It's time to take a shower.
Quick to break your quarterback's legs. My whole approach is niggas better pay that bread. It's no peace once the chaos spreads. Spray at heads.
Aerodynamic, alphabet, acrobatics. The scientific speech I talk is black magic. Witness the fly shit, black magic. This is that live shit, black magic.
Champion belt, veggie melt, I'm heavy felt. Example of wealth, black magic bank account. Overthrow your circus with dedicated cremators and nurses, lacing acing you with Asiatic verses. Beats orchestrated by dirt digs. I hit the booth like it's a verse lick. The guest house studio on the track, Mercury.
We were doing this stuff with
I need something to quiet my stomach rumblings. Got me on my dumb young
aerodynamic, alphabet, acrobatics. The scientific speech I talk is black magic. Witness the fly shit, black magic. This is that live shit, black magic.
I feel like it probably needs some more line work. Maybe not. I don't know. Sometimes things are good the way that they are. Sometimes they could be better. It's hard to tell when you're making something which one it is. Sometimes it can be. My dog is sleeping her head off the edge of the couch. You probably can't even see her because it's dark back there. But my dog's here. Moral supporting.
I lost my best friend to the game, goofy ass streets. When you're on top, you gotta watch who you got underneath. Why I hate when niggas breathe the same air I breathe. You silly niggas got the same opportunity as me. And all these girls wanna do is hit the blade now. Fuck a education, bitches is trying to get paid now. And how the fuck the innocence is getting laid down? The niggas out here riding with snitches because they paid now. I remember when they said I wouldn't make it. Now they all wanna see my bank statements. I see them talking, but I can't hear what they saying. Ever since a young boy, I always knew I was the man. I remember when they said I wouldn't make it. Now they all wanna see my bank statements. I see them talking, but I can't hear what they saying. Ever since a young boy, I always
Knew I was the man.
Real life trev, solid on my piv. It's not in my gig to follow or acknowledge a trend. Watch me stretch minds, best stay away from here. We sell blow for extras. Texture, West Side, Fresno, special ops. Dangerous, dirty niggas, dirty planet production. Coming from where I come from, it's an urban thriller. We went from a pack of bullies to packing bullets. From packing lunches to packing bullies. What's really? Get slapped silly with the Mac Millie. Dummy, play with my money, it's a rap city. Heard a lot of music, yet it's very trash. Play with the king, guaranteed you getting Terry Mass. Frank H. Legend. Back in the days, I never saw y'all niggas after 7. That's why my Mac is better. Bank statements got these haters making blank statements. Not knowing to get to the top, it takes patience.
I remember when they said I wouldn't make it. Now they all want to see my bank statements. I see them talking, but I can't hear what they saying. Ever since a young boy, I always knew I was the man. I remember when they said I wouldn't make it.
Now they all want to see my bank statements.
I see them talking, but I can't hear what they saying. Ever since a young boy,
I always knew I was the man.
That's the fuck I'm talking about. Facts, gorillas. Medallions. Duffel gang.
Okay.
This is the dawning of the book of bitter aspects. When a jackal sit and watch the pedagogues lash breath. Poison function accompanied by 6 armor-clad black horse and buggy mechanisms tucked a portion of my severed vision. The gathering of loose ends in a bucket with a shoestring budget. Every man's got a field to plow. I know that now. But it's like, man, I really can't afford the oxen, fee, fire, etc. I smell the warm blood of the bill collector knocking. I get awkwardly sturdy with a frigid liquid backbone. I get swept in a pressure cooker trying to paddle back home. I get sprung with a vibrant alliance and clean intention by eclipsing doom that can attach the basties picking fences. Now I'll attend the wedding of the open sore and festering. And when the groom presents the ring, the bride commences the blistering. Textbook magnificently crude.
It's not adding anything.
Inserted vertical thirst, burst horizontal treasure. Loose cannon span a starboard bow with a clipper ship dipped in truth, famine, pressure. Cabin fever made a pegging ludicrous, beautiful cartoon trooper swallow brutal futility with a teaspoonful of sugar. I rock ready, aim fire, while y'all rock ready, fire aim. Then blame the stationary target while the prey escapes the frame. Merit badge marksman, a poacher, it's all the same. So I lay across the wood perpendicular to the grain. A big bang, gotta be, never mind, I'll be a better property. I wanna see you, yes sir, sir. Yes sir. All with a torn cross or to the bone. One of the other brothers I was born for a long big bang. Jumping in a big dick, hotter than a tunnel of big dreams. I think big things, I'm a burn with a spittle on a mind and a proud concern to earn thanks. I'ma be a big bang. I wanna be a big bang, gotta be, never mind, I'll be a better property. I wanna see you, yes sir, sir. Yes sir. All with a torn cross or to the bone. One of the other brothers I was born for a long big bang. Jumping in a big dick, hotter than a tunnel of big dreams. I think big things, I'm a burn with a spittle on a mind and a proud concern to earn thanks. I'ma be a big bang. Survivor of the woolly mammoth population, bottleneck effect, sort of born death, alien, a shallow alchemy. If you gon' metamorph the base metal to precious, might as well steal from the rich, bewitch the peasants. I'm floating this homing pigeon out hell's kitchen window, left an SOS infested bottle nestled in its grip. So with a prayer circle, release party and hardy wild bellow. I observed him fly 10 feet, then drop the bottles to the devils. Fertile circle, turn fertile crescent via bad investment. Despised every second, I guess I learned my lesson. If I made an angel in the snow for every rotting victim, there'd be wings to float this mothership about the goblin system. Sticky panoramic contaminant planet in conjunction with phantom assumption. Gutter bug alumnus candidates. Well, I promise you I'll man the lighthouse just to help guide in your ship. If you promise to help pull this hook out my lip. Godspeed, straight jacketed, ragged approach to circle suns via folklore pollutants derived strictly from a BC generation disgust community movement alluding to a no blood given, no recognition, life matter. I sup all night with a rusty hammer trying to build a fence around these magic beans my dreams have gathered, but that certain lack of avail. I sail a choppy lot with buoyancy like a bucket of rocks. I wanna be a big bang, gotta be. Never mind, I'll be a better property. I wanna see you, yes sir, sir. Yes sir. All with a torn course or to the bone. One of the other brothers I was born for long big bang. Jumping in a big dig, hotter than a tunnel of big dreams. I think big things. I'm a burn with the spittle on a mind and a proud concern to earn things. bang. Be a big bang, gotta be. Never mind on me, if in a property, I wanna see you. Yes, sir, sir. Yes, sir. Going with a tone, core, sword to the bone. One of the other brothers that was born for was on Big Bang. Jumping in a big dig, huddled in a tunnel of big dreams and think big things. I'm a brown with settle on a mind and a rock time to earn thanks. I'm gonna be a big bang. Bang. Big bang.
Serial, thanks for reaching out. We can certainly figure something out. To the similars repel. But God, I'm scared to death of God. No stir the pot, and it's like
I hike an acre unimpressed and slept on a saber's edge enough times to splice Antichrist's favorite pledge. I wanna know myself. Sort of solo sheep amidst wolves and still my shepherd.
Yo, Baby Tapir, would you mind if I played you some of my raps? If you like Aesop, I was very inspired by Aesop when I was in college.
The recipes design I plug the appetite for continuity by stitching together and esteem congruent beautifully. I peel back hearts and lots, greet physics in the chambers, cauterize the wound and heads like gimme something major. Outside prophetic ascend well, enveloped in a mummy ribbon system, blistering in a wishing well. Big bang.
Yeah, of course. Cold leaks. Alright, of course now shuffle is off again. Oh man. Alright, here's a little Jeff Kritchmar off his seminal project. Seminal? Sophomore? Junior? Freshman project? Look Alive. I'm probably only going to stream till about 11 p.m. tonight. It's like 2 hours of my time. And then I'm going to go chill out a little bit. But let's enjoy this next half hour together. This is the first thing that I've ever recorded. I believe I was 17 at the time.
You're welcome, and with that said, we dissect the introspection that turns the tides of my stomach and makes me nauseous and perceptive. My deadliest weapon is the voice in the back of my mind, booming these words as I write them, and more so buffering the pace when I recite them. Postmodern with a head of fragmented forms, this epidermis is a rickety claw stretched to its absolute means, tethered and worn at the seams, withered and torn by disease, leaving a room for the seeds that happiness planted. I smiled once and my face exploded when my skin expanded. Boom. I cannot connote my reasoning, it's simply this filthy emptiness from within inside my stomach, and how simply the words of wisdom emerge from it. Like a page from my father's book was torn from the binding of puzzle, and stabbed into my chest with my mother's piercing gaze, forged by fortune teller's judgment. And not even God could judge me, I try my best not to trust strangers, and if he offered me candy through a roll down passage or side window, I wouldn't take it. I can't even imagine my life through the eyes of strangers. My every word must be unexpected, like pimples exploding on mirrors, gripped with determination to force bacteria through a pore, pressed by 2 pointer fingers. For me, it's my lack of understanding for 10 commandments and the ultimate command a man has over tens of thousands of commandos. I trace tremors back with the fingers that found reasoning to cause a blemish, or selfish boredom that makes me want to press into my own reflection. I never accept the other 90% that isn't genius. I just accept that I am the awaited parcel and they're packaging peanuts. Or I'm in the Sunday funnies as Garfield as Calvin and Hobbes, and they get overlooked like Wizard of This Comics family circus peanuts. At the circus for others' amusement as an elephant slowly picking peanuts. With the dull acceptance of the situation I was born into. And I cannot change anything more than my attitude towards the day I live in. Be modest, courageous, and show forgiveness. Think ahead and embrace every minute. Like a leaving relative with a pause to press lips to it. Impressed with responsibility that makes me do shit. Just to do shit. The best I can because the day burns away. Like a cigarette, this cancer I face is self-inflicted. And naively overlooked comfortable sickness, leaving the stitches. Succumb to transcending traditions and forge a spare of the moment description of common sense and how angry I get when people can't adhere to logic. Viewing continual fuck-ups from behind a soundproof booth, screaming with no success like a woman being stabbed to death in a forest. I am the oracle, the way for a communion that you take in a ceremony, but neglect to see transubstantiation. I am the calm that warms you after a nervous breakdown and the clarity that follows, the shallow breath acceptance of a head that's broken and hollow. My writing process, pulling a cowboy from a carousel and assuring him that he serves a purpose without his plastic steed to coerce him with tragedy as it is service. A temperament that guides a ballpoint pen to victory in a race on a paper surface.
I always like that last line. My writing process is pulling a cowboy from a carousel and assuring him that he serves a purpose without his plastic steed to coerce him, with tragedy at his service. Yeah. Yeah. Thanks kindly. There's more. But we'll space it out. We'll let it breathe a little bit. I've got some stuff that I actually there's one that I can play you off of YouTube. Called Dark Charade. I wrote this when I was in Montreal, and is what on the website that I linked. This music, I can make it accessible in there potentially. Yeah, I think I could do that. Let me find out.
Comatosing on an overdose of grown-up folks grow up clothes, growing old. I could feel it in my shoulder bones when they fold.
Yeah. It's on there now. If you go there and search Kritchmar on it, should be there.
Back down, I'm bringing something new into fruition. Somewhere along the road, I gained my wisdom. Somewhere away from home,
Montreal smells like piss and smoked meat. Yeah, it kind of does. Depending on where you're at.
One of my friends told me that I was a liar and woke up sickened because I dreamed that we were friends. We play pretend or put on a pretense and obsess about self to no end. Standing at my mind's crossroads between sanity and epic, between friendship shifting perspective.
Oh, come on, Procreate. Just gonna quit out on me completely?
A host of which I felt the truest nature of insanity and hell. I feel like I'm exposed without my shell, not being my selfish self or waiting for daily mail. This isn't vanity.
It's loss of sanity coupled with loss of gravity.
My brevity detaching me from reason in our sad seasons. Gathering my thoughts, living for sporting to live comfortably. But what is comfort in the grand scheme of mortality? What makes a man grapple with his own morality? It has been decided that decisions need to be made. The type of anxiety that'll drive me to an early grave. It's getting grave. My painting has gone a dark shade. Living in this masquerade, dark charade under every mask, a villain's face. This isn't camaraderie, it's bank robbery. It's not gotten me anywhere closer to where I need to be. And as easily I wrote it off grievously. Wrote it for the world to see and left the pen bleeding from its opening. Grant this foreclosure of soul's earnings and life lessons. Trying to remember the exact day my life lessened into this great depression. And it's more of emotional compression, or a thing that avoids all notions of comprehension. If this is the school of hard knocks, I'm in detention. If this is growing pains, then they ran out of my medication. At this point I settled just for complacent and not feeling like a spaceman, not letting myself get spread thin. I'm passing. Nowadays I do wrong just to move on. Write songs and smoke strong. Lose touch with myself and float on. And this isn't just a love poem that I'm flown. This isn't about where I've been, it's about where I'm going. I move forward, I move on.
Have a good one, World's Most Boring How.
It's not the drawing of a marker that has realized its limited lifespan, that changed up its life's plan to span across a new surface.
Thanks for joining us tonight. Baby Tapir, to answer your question, I did not visit. I lived there for about a year and a half, I think, for work. It was my first job. I was in Montreal. So fucking majestic. Montreal.
She say, I want to go with you. This is the part I didn't understand. I said, what do you mean you want to go with you? I want to be your woman, you know? I said, what you do? She said, I go to bed with men for money. You know, I'm just a musician. I'm a blues singer. I don't know what she's talking about. I'm green and all that. She said, I want to go to bed with you. I go to bed with men for money. I said, what that is, you know? She said, I have sex with him. I said, where your husband? She said, I don't have no husband. You know, I said, well, but I want to go with you. So then the fellas in the band, they was kind of jealous. Man, you can't take her back to Los Angeles with you, man. We ain't got no room for her. And I looked at my pockets. I said, yeah, we gonna have room for this woman. We gonna take her back, and one of y'all got to catch the bus.
Yo, nobody's perfect, but I'm close. I can't be cloned when I was made after they broke the mold. It was written in stone. I'm brilliant, just peep what I did with the stove. Your skillet getting cold, I'm killing shit. I never get parole. Homes, we got different roles. I chose forbidden road. All I had was the toast and my signature rolls. Still got it poppin', though, this my Picasso hole. Pop the top, your brains on the side of the road, look like a taco bowl. I dipped off in a yacht, just one of Chapo's boats. My hair was blowing in the wind like Fabio's. The Maserati I drove, it's like the one that John Gotti on. If I'm riding with wifey, it's probably the ghost. Little mommy beside me, fly, she from the Ivory Coast. I carved the lane out for myself. As for the year, you can't wear to break the scale. The came with the tail. Alexander Wang made the alligator belt. These no talent rappers fabricating tales. Get a baby. Hawaiian time, so fly, I might skydive. I might throw a lightning rod, cause I'm a god. Strike you down in the street like a dog. Burn the incense. Burners with condensers, first with German engines. Learn the business, new crib with one word is expensive. I might only furnish the place with bitches. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna put one over there, I'm gonna put a bitch over there. I'm gonna sit on another bitch like a chair. You know what I'm saying?
George Moore. John? Well, sit down, sit down. 100,000 a month? 100,000. Never took a dime from the top?
Shit ain't about nothing.
You seem to respect my policy on drugs. Hey, die!
Thank you kindly, Baby Tapir.
Maybe.
Hey.
Alchemist, Shots rum, baby, some with some, baby. Fundraising, we some gun slingers, niggas pump fake, chumps eight in front of John, baby. We confront the fate of fuck with, and I've been staying patient with the laws, fake face, drug cases, nothing sacred. We don't touch bacon, take your bucks, duct tape them, homo thugs, bug rape them, lace the blunt with dust, butt naked, couple custom Jacobs. Got the summer shaking, bitches love gangsters, slug cases on the rug, the walls is like blood pains. Check the ring of wrist, you bomb, this shit a flood, ain't it? I pull up and hit you in the mug, player with the butt of the rusty banger. You must be feeling lucky to try and play.
Almost called you Lemon Soup. Lemon Soup. Thanks for the reply.
Sexual favors, this level 2. The pebbles got extra, my favorite.
I picked up this fantastic live resin cartridge, full spectrum, with this nice battery, and look at that fantastic logo. It's cute. Float. So this has got my head kind of calling people lemon soup and shit. The bottom right rocket up a bit out of the corner for a second. This one right here?
I'm that nigga, ain't no if answer. Might scoop your whole if she bad and just. Cop the new land, motivate from thinking. I'm thinking. Yeah.
And when you say up, you mean like? I mean, because there's no more of it, right? Like this is what we've got. Oh, pardon me. I'm being gross. I'm ASMR burping on cam.
Yo, Jesus, crunchy, man. Wow.
Exactly. The bop.
Now I'm saying not digs. Now I'm saying
You saying like this? Something like this.
I came up in Queens, had not much more than enough for purebred soda for mud that could exist. My mom's pops made livings, but unlimited funds. We shopped at Keeper for lunch and favor for kicks. We had reef lights, mistletoe, garland and such. All the most Christmassy stuff except for the gifts. Party pop up, moms they have $1 million bucks. So when I came home with a bump, she gave it a kiss. In grade school, I was always at the head of the class and was the first head in the class to get any head. Not that I condone preteens getting it on, but there was
But are you suggesting that the composition needs like this? Yeah, but nah. Okay. We can figure out something better. I'll get to a better solution than this. Is this more of a human interaction than we had previously?
Did our homework, but if you tried to play us for herbs, we quickly assert you wasn't saying nothing but a word. This when hip hop really started making its turn. The cats stopped
Doing the wop, but doing the worm.
Major fan, you still for there was too much to lose. Security at major concerns was a major concern. Weekends, I be hoping from the dawn to the dusk. Don't mean to boast, but in the post I couldn't be held. My handle was tight shaky, but my drop to the hole was such a fine sight to behold that people beheld.
Yeah, something needs to happen there. You're not wrong. That's a good, good intuition there. We could like, it needs something, right? Like, maybe it's a. Behave. Wow, yippee, oh, yippee, yay.
My mom's didn't do time out. We wanted to cry, she give us something to cry about. I hump the mattress every time that I lie down. This is before I thought of writing this rhyme out. Grown folks to threaten putting soap in my mouth. I never seen a rat scent on my lounge. Butler finding out whenever something was not allowed. Because I was down. Yeah. Up until which chicks cutting was a topic of choice. I spent my time cutting on friends that come from school. I never got too crazy, but I readily admit I used to hawk loogies from Rose and pay in the pole. Before Timbo was a brand and only a boat, I rocked gel trying to be cute and got ridiculed. Told the same to every gang that ever tried to recruit. I don't want no trouble, homie, I'm just trying to be cool. Yes.
Oh, Futurama? Yeah, I like Futurama. Alright. Everything. I used to date a girl that was all about the Futurama. So, yeah, that's a wonderful rocket shape. That's a wonderful rocket shape. I might work that in. Serial Heroes is the fucking wild card here. Just let me make you a suggestion. Let me make you change everything in the composition with a good idea. I mean, we could probably get rid of this fucking doo-doo ass space pod right here. Am I right, guys? What the fuck? Alright, let's see. Let's see what the old Futurama ship looks like. Futurama ship. Top down. Okay. Yeah, it's cool. You're lucky this time, Serial. Blap, 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 blap. Alright, this music got like real serious for a second. Fuck this. It's beautiful, but fuck that.
Oh, baby. Make nice shit. Oh, baby. get my degree, see me? Peep the angle of my pose when I flick it up. Medallions, the chancellor, the Kushite. Merchandise Egyptian, what it look like. Priceless pottery, diamond documents. Mummified, it's money we good eat. I stay surrounded by the fly shit for stock footage. Titanium crafted sculptures.
Thank you for the recommendation or the suggestion.
Slang salesman, Persian silk, baby, this is milk. And this is how the pyramids was built. Applejack hat tilt, Operation MILF. Aston Martin Quintessence for breakfast. Cleopatra and the best friend. The pharaohs in section. It's no rejection.
My dog is having like a crazy nightmare dream thing. Do you guys hear that? Those like those dolphin noises in the background. That's my dog having a nightmare for a dream. It's chasing something. Shit, when I make my pick, I'm so official.
Spirit of Huey P, mind of Elijah, power of Haile Selassie, mind of the Father, fire of Farrakhan with the legacy of Tutankhamun, Malachi York, Malcolm X, Farrar Muhammad, Dick Gregory. I'm getting fetty, my shit is deadly, a dose of explosiveness, my toaster spit. She's supposed to strip when she close to the most potent pig. I'm where the chariots and horses fit. The torch is lit. It's the scorpion portion, historical events. The sword is sorcery, forcibly was forced in it. My subconscious telling me, fuck the teaching. Niggas ain't trying to hear it if they ain't eating. Let me paint though, bank is low. I'm trying to get it, castle with the concubine rhyme. Fly designer lyrics.
Oh baby, oh baby. See, I always been hard to please, so you gotta pardon me if I look right past.
What if they're dreaming about accounting or something? Yeah. What if? Have either of you played any VR? Like, there's a game called Virtual Reality, which is crazy. And then there is a game that Justin Roiland, one of the co-creators, Rick and Morty, he made a game called Accounting Plus. Hey. Hey. Okay. Tell him.
Watch that mushroom rushing up to space. Gonna sing Amazing Grace. You know there ain't no reason being so afraid.
Okay. We got a little more country than I was hoping. A little more folky, twangy than it was initially leading on to be. It's a pretty cool song though.
Sweet chariot is gonna come.
This must have been something that I kind of liked and just gave a thumbs up to in Google Music. And it was like, here you go. Kind of has some Queen vibe to it too. Alright, now let's knock this fucker back down.
It's the very, 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 very.
And we can find, maybe it's not the color for it, let's see. Green's kind of interesting. What do y'all think about that? I mean, usually blueprints are like in blue, right? So I can maybe stand to find just blue, like.
Mesmerize, symbolize everything that you need. Make the choice with the heart, speak within and talk away. Cease to endeavor, reach from within, beside the shadow lake of you. Seems all the
Okay.
shine like a gem.
Okay.
Paradise is alive in the conscience of the brave. Shake away and become for an hour of a day. Peace of the passage, stand from before becomes a carousel of truth.
I wonder if our friend here should move. You are checking out Midnight Gospel. Midnight Gospel. Early in the morning. That is. Getting hit with some funky tunes, y'all. All right, we're 5 minutes past the time I said I was gonna end the stream. God damn it, y'all! I just love you too much. So I'm gonna play that track. We're gonna go one more track. Ooh, this is a really good one to take us out on. Beat Carpenter.
To the rescue, hipper than hatcho, then bless you. I'll be in the lab, dude. My respect, dude. I should get a tattoo with a testo. Monkey, that's a bad bone. That's my nephew. Funky in the bathroom. That's the restroom. Wayboard in the back room with the guest hoes. I'll be on the avenue, making chest move. Don't be getting fretful. Times I get forgetful. Rapping for the fresh fuel, whipping up the fresh food. Yeah. beard like Moses, kick it with the opposition of the posers. Lanes be going ear, passing over each and every foe. Wake up and smell the Folgers. I don't wanna hear how it won't work. That just mean the whole earth hasn't done their homework. Early on a fear, then I soul search, ugly like a gopher. Figured I should go first. Reason why I don't curse, reason why I'm sober, reason I feel younger, even though I'm older. Open your eyes and keep them on me. Shotgunning for the leg room, Mendel on my fortune, cookies in the bedroom, pepper cat that's always reppin' in the rec room, paparazzi boys saying ramping in they red room. As soon as I check one, before I even check two, you ain't gotta say it once, everybody guess who. I be putting checks up, even when the rest do. Ain't nobody next up, ain't nobody next to. Moment that I enter, recognize the emperor, so I be getting extra places like Bethesda.
Son.
People see the homeboy, then they be like, oh snap.
Then they be like, oh boy.
Shout the Japanese cats chillin', watching old boy. People in New Orleans chillin',
Then
eating
po'
po'
boys.
Just because I'm pro-life, don't mean I ain't pro-choice. Reading Dostoevsky,
Don't mean I like Tolstoy.
Used to be had no voice, you can see that's null and void. Not to be like I am, I'ma be like yo
soy.
soy. Now I'm making big noise, playing with the big boys. I don't mean the big noise, I mean the sick Freud. These sun gon' rise, open your eyes, then keep on me. These sun gon' rise, open your eyes, then keep on me. These sun gon' rise, open your eyes, then keep on me. Keeping books and keeping on me. I'm never gonna slow, I'm never gonna stall, I'm never gonna cease, I'm never gonna cheat, I'm never gonna cheapen, never gonna eat, I'm never gonna sleep, I'm never gonna sell out, never gonna lease, more never in the streets, I'm never gonna leave. Cast name if they believe, then never take a leave. You won't never feel relieved, you don't never take a leak. My level is elite, times in another league, times the and I'm a lead, one lead, I'm a lead. Cast blabber on the mic, cast gather on the right. I'd rather make a left, I ain't frightened of the lights, I ain't trying to be polite. I'm fighting for my life and I'm fighting to the death. I'm down to pay the price, ain't no roll of the dice. Only one way to dive in, take it to the depth. Don't mind if money's tight, I'm done with wearing ties. I'm running out of time, not running out of breath. Next thing you know, presto, I'm all up in the press. So yeah, you wanna bet, make sure to stay abreast.
All right, y'all. It has been an absolute honor and pleasure, as per usual, hanging out with such cool fucking human beings. I really, really enjoy spending time with y'all. Truly, it's cool. I'll be on here again Wednesday. Hopefully, we'll have a bigot turnout. Hopefully, we have all the bigots turn out for Wednesday's stream. That would be fucking awful. I was gonna say maybe we'll have a bigger turnout with Reddit this time. I've got an audio thing coming, so I'll be able to patch audio through and charge my phone at the same time, so it's not gonna fucking die like it did the other day. I think we're getting somewhere. I think that this is close to done, if it's not done already. And then yeah, maybe we'll start something new on Reddit stream. I had this idea for it's like, this is like my art, right? And then there's like stuff like this, which is like merchandise ideas, or like things I know are like pop culture, you know. I think it will be Wednesday at 9. Yeah, I think that'll be right. Either Wednesday at 9 or maybe Wednesday at 8. I'll let you know either way. But yeah, I don't know. Those kind of pieces are just like, maybe this is the kind of shit that I work on Reddit, because this is the stuff that people can automatically recognize. Like, oh, that's Scorpion. Like, let me take a look at this fucking stream. Versus like, oh, this weird guy's, you know, somebody's drawing a tiger. Like, why should I give a shit? I don't know. Maybe that's what people give a shit. Who knows? Anyway, y'all. It's been a fucking pleasure. This is coming along nicely. Thanks for taking the journey, listening to the tunes, making the talk and the conversation. Yeah. So, Serial, we'll talk on IG for sure. I think that like we can incorporate, even if you decide maybe a different piece, like we can incorporate that design in that. Maybe it's a octopus eating a fucking box of cereal, and that is the design on the box or something. Who knows? Yeah. So anyway, once again, thanks. Much love, adoration. Make more, and I'll see y'all next time. Peace.